What's up, Raider Nation? It's Raider J, man. I'm just gonna make this little video, talk about the game we just got out of with Kansas City in Kansas City at Arrowhead. So we lost the game. Raiders are 2-4 now on the season. We took an L. I kind of was upset a little bit at first about the game. Wasn't too upset because of issues that I know we have that really limit us and progressing to be a lot better than what we showing. But I was upset. Nobody likes losing, and it really sucked how we lost. But all in all, it was an okay game, man. Second half was really painful for us, man. It was like constant pressure on our quarterback the whole second half. It was annoying to watch. I sat through it, watched the whole game. I recorded that shit, but I did not feel the need to want to watch it again to really see everything that happened. You know what I mean? And really pick at it. But anyway, from what I could recall, our offensive line, you know what I mean, they played horrible. I mean, this is how I feel about the offensive line, man. We got injuries, right? A lot of injuries on our offensive line. A lot of guys playing the positions where they shouldn't be playing at. Our backup center went out. We put in somebody to play center that's never played center in their life. You know what I mean? They've been practicing it, but they're not a traditional center. They never done any snaps. And it's to the point that my expectations for our offensive line is to be good for a couple of quarters and then break down eventually. Especially against a defensive team that's, a good defensive team, and they're healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have all their pieces for their defense when we don't have all our pieces for our offense. I can't see us, sustaining a full game with our offensive line, man. It just looks like eventually they're gonna break down, and it all leads to protection, man. It's hard for them to protect Pryor, you know what I'm saying, when they're just on a whole nother level of the defenses they're going against, man. They're going against some top guys, you know what I'm saying, and they're pretty much almost, subpar offensive linemen, and they're just doing the best they can, man, really. Guys coming out playing with us 3 weeks in, 3 weeks of training to play with us, and people are expecting them to block for Pryor like they've been doing this shit for years, and I just don't see it happening, man. We're gonna be really limited with our offense for a while until everybody gets healthy, and we can, even our rookie that we got, man, he hasn't even been, I think they said he's practiced like 3 weeks since we signed him. 3 weeks, man. He's even gonna need practice, man. It's gonna be like signing a guy off of free agency when he comes back. he's gonna have been gone so freaking long that it's gonna be tough for him to come back and really get on schedule. But anyway, that's our offensive line, man. We have some issues there right now. Our offense is gonna struggle a little bit, man, especially against pretty good defenses, man. Like the game against Kansas City, Denver, those are games that I looked at and I was like, if we win, that would be great. But knowing that they are really strong defensively, it's going to be tough for our offense. I just had that feeling, man. When we played Jacksonville, that was a game that I was like, if we lose this game, we have really major issues. If we can't stop these Jaguars, man. But anyway, that's past history, man. So that's our offensive line, man. Terrell Pryor, I'm gonna quote something he said. He said, I think it was yesterday in the interview that the Raiders were down, but they got back up. The chick tried to play him. She was like, you took a real beating yesterday, and he just cut her off ASAP and was like, I ain't taking no beating. I got knocked down, I got back up, I'm still standing, I'm a man. And he said that the Raiders are gonna make the playoffs. That right there, man. I kind of like it, and then again I don't. I like the leadership he's showing with that, the confidence he's showing with it. But only thing I don't like about it is if the Raiders don't make the playoffs, it just gives the media more reason to talk shit about Terrell Pryor. You know what I'm saying? And bash the Raiders. It's just, I hate making promises, especially when you not able to keep them, man. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not gonna say I'll give you $10, and then when you come around, be like, hey Jay, you remember that $10 you said I could borrow? And I'm like, oh shit, I got 5, man. That's for me. I can't, you know. So that's just how I feel, man. I wish he wouldn't have taken it that far, you know. But then again, he didn't say we're gonna make the playoffs in 2013. Hey, he might be talking about next year. But nah, for real though, man. I really like his confidence, man. On to him though, man. His clock management, he needs to work that shit ASAP. Him, the coaches, they need to fix that. They need to fix that. Delay of games. Now, he's a great leader, but my only issue is he doesn't get that offensive line down in time. I've seen so many times that he got the offensive line down and it's like 7 seconds left on the play clock. Like, how do you expect to read a defense with 7 seconds left on the play clock? How do you expect to get your offensive line to make adjustments for a blitzing linebacker or a blitzing cornerback or a blitzing say whatever, right? How do you make these adjustments with 7 seconds left on the clock? You know, that's just unfucking acceptable, man. Like, we need to get to that offensive. We need to get to the line of scrimmage way faster than what we're doing. 7 seconds is unexpectable. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. So many delayed games, man. Back to the offensive linemen. So many holdings. So many false starts. But, you know, that goes back to what I said previously with our offensive line. But, yeah, man, Terrell Pryor, man. Get that worked out. Dennis Allen, you need to get that worked out, man. You need to get us to the line of scrimmage a lot faster so the boy could read the defense. Because just going out there, you know, and running your play is the reason why we getting stuffed at the line constantly. We're not calling no fucking audibles. We're just going out there, getting to the line, 7 seconds left on the clock. Oh shit, go. And then he's sacked. Or Jerry McFadden is stuffed at the line of scrimmage, you know? A half a yard gain. Like, come on, man. That makes no fucking sense. But anyway, our boy threw, I think, 3 interceptions. A lot of them, I believe all of them was his fault, if I'm not mistaken. He threw one off his back foot. Like, he's tried to force one to Demo. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of mistakes he made, man. But this is how I see it, man. I don't want to make excuses for him at all. And I get sick and tired of seeing people make excuses for him, saying that it's the offensive line's fault. It is in a sense, in a way, but at the same time, you know what I mean? He did a lot of stupid shit yesterday. One time he was scrambling out of the pocket, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he ran out of bounds. And I don't know, he lost yards in that play. I don't know how many yards it was, so I'm not even going to try to guess, but it was a good amount, if I remember correctly. He just ran out of bounds. Like, he could have threw that shit. Like, just throw it out of bounds. You're out of the pocket, man. Get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the 3 interceptions he forced, and yeah, what the fuck was I gonna say? I can't remember, man. It's it's way too much going on, man. Responsibility, man. I feel like he can't take all the responsibility, even though he's accepting that. He's accepting full responsibility of that loss, man. Which, you know, I give him props for that. But I don't see it that way, man. I see it as a whole 50-50 thing, man. The offensive line is so jacked up that, you know, in a sense, he's throwing these interceptions out of just, you know, thinking that the pressure's there. He doesn't have time to really see. He's just stressed the fuck out. He's trying to force things that aren't there, which is really his fault, you know what I mean? But at the same time, if the offensive line was better, I have no doubt that he wouldn't be that stressed out in the pocket. That press to want to just run, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be that pressed if the offensive line was better. He'd be a lot more comfortable in there, and it would show. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. We'll have to see what happens though when we get our guys back, man. I think that he's gonna continue to get better, and you know, it's gonna eventually start shocking people, man. They're gonna be like, God damn, they were right about, you know, Terrell Pryor. Raiders got themselves a gem. But right now we're gonna struggle, man. All due to, you know what. Anyway, defensively, man. I'm happy DJ Hayden. Last week he got his first career interception. This week he got his first career forced fumble, man. You know, Charles Woodson scooped it up. I wish he would have been able to run it back for a touchdown. He would have got that record I was saying he was gonna break. But nah. Anyway though, he was getting tore up a little bit, you know, in pass coverage. But it was a lot of mismatches, man. I think the dude name was Bo. Goddamn, against DJ Hayden, that's a complete mismatch. But yeah, other than that, he did okay, man. And I don't know if y'all follow Mr. Oaktown's Instagram. If you don't know, that's C.O. Moore. He just posted a video of DJ Hayden getting smack cam with some shaving cream, just all in the face. And there's a lot of shaving cream, man. That shit made me sad. But if not, y'all need to check him out, man, on Instagram, Mr. Oaktown. I think it's Mr. Oaktown 55. That shit is fucking hilarious, man. Sorry, DJ, I had to laugh, man. But yeah, man, early sacks. We did pretty good early on with the sacks, man. We got to Alex Smith a lot, and I've been wanting that for a long time. I hate Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? Since he was with San Francisco, I was so happy to see us tearing his ass up. But all of that shit ended in the second half. Yeah, we still got to him, but he broke so many fucking sacks and took off and ran for a good first down or two. You know what I'm saying? So many times. I was like, yeah, you know, like, come on. How do you let him get away like that? And it was total breakdowns, man. Like, after he broke out of that sack, it was nothing but green in front of him. Sad, man. It really upset me. But all in all, I gotta take my hat off to Jason Tarver, man. Like, he's got our defense looking like they're gonna be a force to reckon with, man. And it's undeniable. Everybody's even saying it. I look at ESPN a little bit, and they're all acknowledging, you know, that the Raiders got a good defense, man. I like that. So halftime adjustments, man. I don't know what you guys think about our halftime adjustments, man. We come back out to the game at halftime, and I feel like no adjustments have been made. We come out running the same type of offense that we was running in, you know, the first half. And our defense kind of looks the same to me too. We're not really doing too many different things defensively. And I think that hurts us, man. I think it hurts us, man. I think it really does. To be honest, I watched a game a few weeks ago, man. It was the Denver Broncos versus somebody. I can't remember who it was. But the announcers were talking about it. It was like that Denver comes out in the second half with a whole fucking different offensive game plan than they had in the first half. I mean, like, completely different offense. They have like 3 tight ends. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that is what you need to do to throw off defensive coordinators, man. And if we don't switch up our offensive game plan, we're going to be easy to read, man. Easy to guess who we're going to go to. We have the talent, man. We have some pretty good tight ends. You know, they're not garbage, man. We can come out with 3 tight ends. We can come out with 2 tight ends. You know, like, our wide receivers, they're pretty good too, man. We got some pretty good, you know, out in the field catching running backs that we can go to. We need to switch that shit up, man. Running a straight pistol completely. It's gonna eventually get you know, read. The defense is gonna read that, man, and they're gonna be able to adjust to that shit at halftime and stop it. Can't run that shit the whole game, you know. And I think that we need to fix that. I don't know what you guys think about our, you know, halftime adjustments. Do we come out after halftime, you know, with the same fire we came out with at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of, you know, the first half or whatever, or throughout the first half? What you guys think, man? I think we're having a lot of slow starts after the half. But let me know what y'all think. So anyway, next week we got a bye. You know, I think we need to get healthy, like, you know, Coach been saying, and prepare, man. We need to prepare for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is 1-4, I think. Or yeah, I think they 1-4, 1-5, something like that. They've been struggling too, but at the same time, Pittsburgh is a tough team as always, man. We played them last year; they was tough. They don't have, you know, the same weapons they had from last year, but still, they got Ben Roethlisberger, Troy, like. They still got a few weapons, man, and anytime they can use that defensive pressure they have to put us in bad situations, man, just like we had this previous Sunday. So we got to prepare for them, man, mentally, physically, you know. and try to get this win, man. It's just gonna be at home, you know. So we got to be loud, man. Another thing I want to say is KC broke a record for the loudest stadium in sports, I believe, against us. Shit pissed me the fuck off. So now that shit is in history that they broke this record against the Oakland Raiders. You know, that fucking sucks, man. That sucks. So this is how I feel, man. I feel like we need to break that shit eventually. We do. Not no other team. The Raiders fans need to be able to break that shit eventually, man. I don't know if I'm the first person to say that or not, but I hope everybody feel that way. That's like a blow to us, you know, as fans. They pretty much are saying that they beat our team. The fans in Kansas City beat our team. We need to break that fucking record, you know, one day soon. But other than that, man, I think that's it, man. It's pretty much all. I'm gonna be going to the game against Pittsburgh in 2 weeks, and I'll be out there supporting them, you know, loud as I can. You know, I know everybody else will be too, supporting them wherever y'all at. And I want to appreciate all the people who subscribe to me, man, and watch my videos, man. I appreciate that, man. And other than that, have a good week, Raider Nation. Peace.